We've had a pretty good discussion about this bill. There's a lot to say about it, good and bad, and I'm glad we've had the opportunity to have that conversation. We've had a lot of appreciation expressed for great work done over a very long period of time to get to this point. I want to reiterate my appreciation in particular to a couple of members of the minority party, Senator Sandy Pappas, who has been truly tireless in her efforts to move this bill forward, to engage in these conversations, and to make sure that we came out with a strong bill. At times when this seemed a little hopeless, she always had the energy to keep going and has brought people to the table at different points, and I really appreciate that. And I also want to thank our research staff, Craig Janicic, who has been also tireless and very dedicated to the details and making sure that we get this right. And so it is worth singling them out. We've heard a lot of the criticisms of this bill. We know it is not perfect. As has been observed, a bonding bill is the ultimate in a compromise bill, and there's always going to be something that's in it that we don't like, that's not in it that we're not happy about, or that are process issues or the way it's constructed that we're going to have issues with. But that's how we get here. It is the sausage making of legislating, and here we are. But at least here we are. We have been advocating for a robust bonding bill long before anybody thought about COVID and the economic fallout from this pandemic. But the pandemic and the economic fallout that resulted have made it even more urgent that we do this for the people of Minnesota. As has been described, we have a tremendous number of very important local projects across the state, corner to corner. Wastewater, transportation and transit, important work on our higher education facilities, military and veterans affairs, housing, which is so badly needed across the state. These are investments in our future. And as has been observed, and I think this is so important in this moment, this is ultimately a jobs bill throughout. It is about working Minnesotans and making sure that we are supporting them and delivering for them. And that mission has never been far from the hearts of those of us who have been working to get this bill ready to be passed. Part of it is in the bonding projects, the capital investment projects themselves, the designing, the construction, all the work that will go into those projects. In the tax provisions, as has been discussed, we are focused on our farmers and our small-sized businesses. And in the supplemental provisions, care providers, the personal care attendants, law enforcement and our state troopers, and corrections workers who have important jobs that we are protecting at Togo and the Willow River facilities. And as we are in this economic downturn that is serious, that is facing our whole country, including Minnesota, in the state, because we cannot deficit spend, we have relatively few economic stimulus tools at our disposal, few tools in our tool chest. But this is absolutely one of them, and it is our most powerful. And the fact that we have come together for an ambitious and robust bill to take care of the people of Minnesota is something that we should all be proud of and be willing to support. Finally, Minnesotans are looking to us to lead, to put their interests above political partisan games. Today, we are putting the people of Minnesota first, and that is something we can all be proud of. Thank you.